Hello, everyone. Great afternoon, and to Brewing Life, the daily community service of Decaf Coffee Republic that fills your digital cup with great stuff that matters because you and your life matters to us. Decaf Coffee Republic is the home of professional certified CACC life coaches and the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines. We are located inside Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. Our operation hours is from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And each live cast for this month of July will focus on the vegan shift so that you can advance in choosing a way of life that is not only healthy but promotes love and safety for humans and animals too. Today is episode 733 and our live streaming is dubbed as Saving the Environment with Veganism. So how does veganism saves the environment? What are the key points that we need to take note of? This live streaming is in partnership with Life Coach Philippines, and our intention as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people who matters most to you. So shout out to our S1 coaching community and to my fellow kindred coaches serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically with passion. Giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. As you recognize the value that we provide as an organization, we truly appreciate receiving your stars and our love gift through fund transfer. So check the caption of this video for bank info and our GCash account. And we exist to help clients experience healing and breakthrough by providing a safe space for inspiration to begin with a cup of coffee and for transformation to happen through the platform of life coaching. We are more than a traditional cafe that serves your favorite and classic comfort food like sausage platter, waffles, bagels, cakes, milkshakes, and coffee based drinks. We help individuals to make a therapeutic lifestyle change with our line of plant based meal, natural fruit juices, keto products, sugar replacement, and insulin organic wine and tea. The Cup Coffee Republic is also the exclusive distributor of David's Faith Insulin Wine and Tea in the area of Mandaluyong and Parañaque. And our hashtag Save One campaign against diabetes is ongoing. We invite you to join us as resellers and brand ambassadors to help raise awareness of sugar regulator products to help fight the debilitating symptoms and effects of diabetes. So kindly check out our FB page for the menu of the Santos meal and refreshing drinks or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to partner with the Cup Coffee Republic in advancing health and wellness in your space. And if you just join us in, welcome and thank you for being here. You may circulate the link of this video to invite your friends and loved ones to watch with you. You may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, thumbs up, motivation, and best. Just acknowledge and express gratitude. And as for me, let me give my shout out to fellow mental model collectors inside Bill Learning Society by Master Coach A. And if you're one person who desires to experience transformation in areas of health, wealth, and relationships, then I invite you to join us inside Bill Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A that is exclusive for Bill Learning Society members only. Bill Learning Society is the tent maker of Bill Learning Homes for mental fitness, and on top of the food and beverage discount we enjoy from the Cup Coffee Republic, Mental Mother collectors also benefit from a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So for more information and registration assistance, please connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. And this lunchtime, of course, we're diving into today's conversation, saving the environment with veganism. So please tag your friends, forward this video link, and invite others to join our conversation on radical healing. And if this is your first time joining us, watching this live, I'm Life Coach Tindy Hoya. I'm a certified CACC life and mental fitness coach. I'm also a public speaker, a mental model collector, a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, and the founder and creator of a women's epiphany coaching community where I help women restore fidelity in the and of course for them to be able to see their value so they can love themselves and live again. So if you're connecting with that, connect with me. Let's have a conversation. So let me just greet, of course, our viewers and our coaches joining us. We have Coach Candy. Thank you so much for joining me this lunchtime. So if you're watching this on a replay, comment hashtag replay and do send us a message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. And you may also find the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all the episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. So please follow and subscribe to the channel so you will be notified when your learning videos becomes available. So we're talking about saving the environment with veganism. Now, veganism or doing the vegan shift is the single best way to reduce your environmental impact on Earth. Kasi nga, every time daw that we eat meat, nag-relieve tayo ng carbon footprints. Researchers at the University of Oxford found that cutting meat and dairy products from your diet could reduce an individual's carbon footprint from food by up to 73%. So, mataas talaga yung nababawas na carbon footprint na ginagawa natin. Miss you too, Coach Candy. See you soon. So, if everyone stopped eating these foods, they found that global farmland use could be reduced by 75%, an area equivalent to the size of either US, China, Australia, and Europe combined. So imagine yung lawak nung masasave na environment, no? Yung farmland kasi natin sobrang used up na, and at times it's not really helping on how to really prevent global warming kasi may effect din yung farmland because of the carbon footprint that it is emitting. Not only would this result in a significant drop in greenhouse gas emissions, it would also free up wildland lost to agriculture, which is one of the primary causes for mass wildlife extinction. Kasi nga, ginagawa natin, di ba, yung mga wildlands out there like the forest and all, pinapatag natin, tinatanggal natin, ginagawa nating bahay, ginagawa nating farmland. Ang worst is really creating, making a space na ginagawa mong mga houses. So, it adds to the pollution, yung emission of greenhouse gases. And, you know, our environment provides us with fresh water to drink, clean air to breathe, and fertile soils to grow nourishing food. But with the increase of human activity, it is pushing our planet to its limit. Diba, pag nanonood tayo ng mga movies, meron tayong mga kalimutan ko yung may water, kung anong title nun eh. But, like, the land is lost, it's all water. Water world, I think. And then, madami pa, the apocalypse, etc. But, do we really want to see our planet turning into one if we never really do anything about it? If we don't take action to slow the threat of irreversible climate change and environmental degradation, we will lose those lakes, rivers, yung mga lush forests, rich soils, and other natural resources that sustains our lives on Earth. So, maganda yung movement or maganda yung option na vegan shift because what you will be doing is really eating more plant-based foods. So when we talk about plant-based foods, one of the products that I love from Decaf Coffee Republic is the bagnet. Kasi yung, Captain Planet? Oo, parang familiar yung Captain Planet. Nasa comics ba yan? Naalala ko may comic version yan, Coach Candy. So, yung bagnet kasi, di ba, people love to eat bagnet. It's like, but you know, it's not really that healthy for us. So, when we talk of bagnet, it comes from the word bagnetin, which means to preserve the pork. And they are preserved by boiling and frying the slabs of pork before refrigerating. And then twice fried when ready to serve. So, if you shift into the plant-based, kasi yung sa Decaf po na product, it's really, it's really more on plant-based. So, wala kang guilt to eat it. And it's good, parang craving satisfied without the guilt. So, kung mahilig ka din lang doon, kaya minsan, di ba, when people are shifting into healthy eating, hindi kasi nasusustain because abrupt yung ginagawa nating change. We tend to, parang bitaw agad. But with here in Decaf, we help you, of course, to transition. May process siya to transition. In that way, hindi din deprivation ang nangyayari. Kasi deprivation ang nangyayari sa mind pag talagang binitawan mo siya agad. So, check out the foods that we have over at DGAP. And if you're craving for bagnet, but yung gusto mo lang talaga ma-satisfy ang cravings mo but you don't want the guilt, connect with Coach Rezzhel and order yours now. So yan po yung isa sa mga favorite na inuuwi ko talaga, like binibili ko sa DGAP and I cook it. Like, pwede siyang as it is, or pwede din siyang you use it na parang pansahog mo sa mga sauteed vegetables. So, yan. Now, what does being vegan do for the environment? Si Coach Candy pala naka-customize plant-based meals. So, kung naghahanap din po kayo ng options on meals, we have it over at DCAP. All you have to do is to reach out to Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661. So, going back, what does being vegan do for the environment? Now, every piece of food we eat makes its own impact on the environment. So, kasi bawat food na kinakain natin, may carbon footprint siyang iniiwan. But some foods makes much more of an impact than others. So, for example, the production of meat takes a huge toll on our planet. Yung pag-breed pa lang sa kanya, pag-raise, and even the slaughtering, at billions yan na being slaughtered all over the world kasi may mga producers talaga ng meat, like yung mga nag-i-import pa ng beef or at times pork, di ba? And even chicken. For every animal, for every year, it requires a massive amount of natural resources like fresh water and land and generates massive amounts of waste and pollution. So simply put, yung appetite daw natin sa meat, and of course the factories farming system that feeds it is unsustainable. Hindi siya kakayanin. I remember when we went into the Mind Museum, no? There was this area where you can see the future of food. So if we don't take care of the foods or if we don't take care of what we have now at nag-continue talaga yung climate change, then sooner or later we will really be eating insects, we will really be eating plants. Yung plants okay lang eh. Somehow when we started when we journeyed as a life coach, we also started shifting sa food namin, no. We started moving into doing the healthy shift. So talagang as of now we don't eat meat. Kumakain pa din naman po kami no. Hindi naman kami 100%, but we can really let go of meat at pag kumain kami, tikim na lang talaga. Hindi na siya yung dati, I remember when I crave for like lechon, yung mga lechon kawali, ganyan, di ba? Parang pag nakita mo lang, parang takam na takam ka na. But now, parang, okay, gano'n na lang yung expression mo, hindi ka na yung parang gustong-gusto mo talagang kainin, yon. So, kaya naman po talaga mag-shift. It's just, you just need to undergo the process. And of course, yun nga, wag mong basta bitawan lang. Maghanap ka muna ng options, alternatives that you can take on for you to be able to do the shift. So now, when we talk of saving the environment through veganism, paano ba siya nangyayari? First, of course, when we talk of veganism and climate change, in 2021, United Nations issued a code red for humanity. 2021 parang ang laki na ng problema natin, no? And UN was monitoring the black hole in space because it is where doon kasi nag-originate yung mga climate change. Hello Coach Nords, thank you for joining. And yes, kayang mag-shift. Yep, kaya po talaga Coach. Kailangan lang talaga na naiintindihan mo kung bakit mo ginagawa yung pag-shift. Now, so the climate crisis is playing out real time. And pag hindi talaga tayo kumilos or we do something about it, madadalas talaga yung natural disasters like yung rising ocean levels, yung pagtaas ng tubig, no? And of course, yung mga storms kung dati parang hanggang signal number 3, dumadating yung tayo signal 4, signal number 5, mga ganun. So, hindi na siya napipigilan. The good thing with that report ni UN is that we started to create a concrete actionable step on how we can achieve the emission reductions needed to address the crisis. Kaya yung na-identify ni UN na one step is really to shift into plant-based diet, which is an option opportunity for mitigating and adapting to climate change. So yung plant-based shift or vegan shift is really supported by UN. Now, another thing that how veganism saves the earth is that it reduces greenhouse gas emissions. As I've mentioned earlier, talaga 'di ba parang ang dami ng sobrang laki ng gas emission ng mga ng breeding ng animals, farming them. So kasi may tinatawag nga po tayo yung carbon footprint. This is the net total of greenhouse gas emissions generated by our own actions. So what we eat is one of the biggest contributors to our individual carbon footprint. And going vegan can ease our diet's burden on the planet. And in fact, one of the studies done from Oxford University, it identified that going vegan as the single biggest way we can reduce our carbon footprint, shrinking it up to 73%. So, ang laki ng shrinkage for us to be able to help in protecting the environment. So overall, the process of raising and killing animals for meat is much more carbon intensive than just growing and harvesting plants for food. And if more and more individuals adopt a plant-based diet, this impact will create a huge shift in our food system, reducing our whole species greenhouse gas emission and helping slow climate change. So may effect din siya sa climate change. So kung gusto niyo talaga maging vegan or you wanna do the healthy shift, connect with us. We will help you how to do it. We will help you with the transition para hindi din po siya very taxing sa mental health natin. If you take a look at yung mga sinishare ni Coach Candy na topics niya, no, it's really more on how connected yung mga food intake natin sa mental health natin. So, it's the same way with us when we do something, we have to know the value of what we're doing. And, of course, we have to understand ano din yung impact niya sa mental health para hindi din nagwawala ang ating brain. Now, another thing that gives value if you go on vegan, it also stop livestock emissions. Since yung kanina nga sinasabi ko, di ba, greenhouse gas or methane plays a significant warming our atmosphere. Yun kasi yung nare-release whenever we are consuming meat. So methane is 80% more potent than carbon dioxide, and it accounts for 30% global warming since pre-industrial time. So ang tagal na. Hello Shlyn, thank you for joining. So ang tagal na ng global warming natin kasi industrial times. Kaya nag-shift na ulit tayo, 'di ba? Parang naka digital age na tayo eh. So in order to stop methane emissions, UN recommends shifting toward plant-based diets and embracing alternative sources of protein. They estimate that humans could cut methane emissions by 45%, which would be critical to slowing global warming. So talaga nakapush ang United Nations into really promoting plant-based diet. And of course, when we go vegan or we do the vegan shift, it also helps remove nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide is not the biggest or well-known greenhouse gas, but it is also dangerously potent. So isa din to sa mga gases na ini-emit whenever we are consuming meat. So when it is emitted in the atmosphere, do you know that it stays 100 years before a natural process can break it down? And the compound is 300 times more powerful at driving the greenhouse effect than carbon dioxide. So mas malala pa to sa CO2 na nilalabas ng natin when yung mga carbon footprint natin whenever we are into meat products, even the processing, raising of cattle. So lahat yan may emission ng greenhouse gases. So since 1980, plant and animal agriculture has been responsible for almost 2/3 of human-caused nitrous oxide emissions and animal waste, which is still a huge culprit. So factory farm operations generate so much animal waste that they don't know what to do with it. Totoo naman yun, no? Di ba? Saan ba talaga dinidispose ng mga tao? Kahit nga pag nagpipigiri ka, no? Kahit simple lang yan sa bahay. Hindi mo din alam kung paano yung proper disposal. Because, of course, some of it goes back to the soil in the form of manure, while some of it sits in cesspools of waste known as factory farm lagoon. And no matter where it goes, all of this waste results in nitrous oxide emission as it disintegrates, as it yung parang nasa rotting process. Naglalabas siya ng nitrous oxide, which is one of the green gas na mahirap talagang that is affecting climate change or global warming. And it also pollute the atmosphere and accelerate climate change. So, ang laki ng impact nito. So, kahit when you raise animals, of course, the waste that comes with it, kasama din yon. So, when you eliminate your meat consumption, you can stop the ongoing spread of pollution from factory farms. Meron pa tong isang perspective, no, yung how the abuse also can be prevented. Kasi as they raise animals, they subject it to cruelty. Yung para lang nagpo-produce ng maayos. And even the people working in farms, affected din sila kasi they are also subject to abuse. So if you stop consuming animals, of course, the meat products, it would help minimize. Hindi mo din naman taga mauubos yan, no? But it would help you minimize at least the abuses to animals as well as our environment, of course, and the people working in farms. And finally, a vegan diet reduces energy consumption. Now, animal waste is not the only source of dangerous emissions in the meat industry or yung sa production ng meat. Our food system, of course, relies on energy from fossil fuels to grow, prepare, and transport food. So globally, when we burn fossil fuels, which is the largest single source of greenhouse gas emission, it accounts for 25% of emissions worldwide. And meat requires a lot of processing before it is suitable for human consumption. And meat processing requires a lot of energy. It takes about 31.5 kilowatt hours of energy to produce 1 pound of beef. So a little under the amount of energy that our ref uses to run for a whole month. So imagine yung energy that is being consumed. Plant-based sources of protein like beans and nuts require much less processing and are therefore much more energy efficient than meat. Making the switch to plant-based saves energy consumption and reduces fossil fuel emission. So, lima lang siya, no? Pero although madami kang makikita on how your vegan shift can help in protecting or saving the environment. Madami po siya. But at least these 5 steps, you can do just one to start the movement in saving and protecting, of course, our environment. Our food system is broken and our planet is paying the price. But we have the power to create a more sustainable food system for animals, for the planet, and for us all. Leaving animals off our plate is the single biggest way we can reduce our individual impact on the environment. So if you are now ready to do the vegan shift, connect with me so I can help you. Pickup Coffee Republic is offering plant-based options to cater to your palate. We have a lot of products that can help you do the shift from your regular ulams to chips to satisfy your cravings. So please connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661. And thank you for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness. I want to invite you, of course, to join us on floor for our face-to-face community events. And supposed to be, I will be the one joining you at 7:30 p.m. tonight for Nurturing Monday Walk along with Coach Dean. But I'll do that when I get back in Manila. Tomorrow, Groove Tuesday, it's all about habits with Master Coach Jasmine to help you build a good habit and be consistent with it. Purpose Wednesday, Awakening Day with Coach Rezzhel to help you, of course, identify your purpose or clarify your purpose and start working for it. Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A, where she talks about the soul. When we talk of soul, it's not the spirit that we know, but really, ano ba yung, it's more of the human psyche, yung pagiging tao natin. The way we think, the way we act, the way we handle our emotions. And Fab Saturday open mic with Coach Orville, where all you have to do is to really express yourself through music or spoken words. But before that, we also have our church. It's an Orthodox church, and you have to experience it to be able to understand what we're saying. Here, Master Coach talks about the Bible. Paano niya binababa ng simple lang para naiintindihan natin at nagagawa natin araw-araw. So check it out. That's at 5 p.m. for Cabin Life at the Campfire before open mic with Coach Orville at 7:30. And if you're interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or mental health coach like us, please connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917586161 to know more about the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A. We are now accepting application for mental health certification and internship program with limited slots, so make sure that you make the reservation with Coach Rezzhel. Veganism is a lifestyle, and we choose to stay cruel-free and sustainable in our product choices, not only in food but in what touches our skin. Join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 734. Save one by Vegan Choice by Coach Nord. So see you again tomorrow. This is Coach Tindy Hoya, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bomb, boom. See you.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.